So this is the unit on arithmetic in Java and really in computer programming. Arithmetic's where it's at. Everything you handle, it's the universal language, math. So just some things about the handout, the PDF. You'll see all the different arithmetic operators and how they would be used in Java. So pretty much plus, minus, times, divide, the same thing that you're used to. But modulus, if you haven't had an upper level math class, that might be a new one. That percent symbol does not mean out of 100 or percent, which is what you're used to it meaning. It's the modulus operator. And so in Java, what it means is basically it's just the remainder when you divide. So for example, let's just say 5 mod 2. That's the remainder. If I divide 5 by 2, the remainder is 1. And so um, 5 mod 2 would equal 1. And that's the way my computer would see it. And we'll see some examples about where that's used later on. So that's how mod works. And then also to keep in mind that the order of operations is generally the same as it would be on your scientific calculator. However, because as we learned in the last lesson, types are such a big deal in Java, how you type something is going to matter. So let's say over here that x and y are both typed as integers, and let's say x is 5 and y is 2. If 5 divided by 2 in Java will return an integer. So even though the correct answer is 2.5, we would all know, Java will think of it as 2. It'll just truncate the decimal point and any numbers that come after it. So you see my example here. Um, Down here I have some examples of how that's used. So you'll have to be very, very careful about what type of data you're working with. Now there's a thing called typecasting, which means that you can put the name of the, um, let's just say I want to take, here's an example. 7, if I have 2 integers, and I'm going to let x be 7, and I'm going to have an int and let y be 2. If I take, and I have an int called uh, answer or something like that. If I take and divide here and I say answer equals 7 or x divided by y, my computer will think of that not as 2.5, which it should be, sorry. It'll think of it as 2. It'll just truncate it. So the answer will be the value of 2. It truncates. All I would simply have to do is put in parentheses double before I put in the x and double. So that's called typecasting. I'm taking something that was an int and I'm making it into a double. And now I'd have to, of course, have answer be a double up here. So just to reiterate, either way, answer here is just going to be an integer because I'm taking int divided by int. But over here, when I typecast, answer will be a double because I'm typecasting those 2 integers. Okay, so you notice that I always put my variable on the left side. That's the variable that's going to store whatever solution. And then the equals is considered the assignment operator. It's going to assign a value to the thing in the left. And then your expression is going to be to the right. That's always the way it works. So it's always going to be variable equals and then expression. I give you some more relational operators. However, we'll talk more about those in a different lesson. I'm going to stop here and you can play around with those operators. You can try doing some of those examples that I give you on this page and see how you do. And then you can start up the next video on formatting.